whole lot of Hiller action on Wednesday, April 13th. Hiller boys lacrosse took down Ashland by a final of 9-5 to earn their second straight win. Owen McDonald had 3 goals and 2 assists. Jack Provencher had his first varsity goal, and Whitey Tosca forced 6 turnovers as the Hillers improved to 2-3 on the season. Hiller girls tennis picked up a road win over Norwood to improve to 3-1 on the season. Paula Sandelli, Victoria Allen, and Ivania Matur picked up singles wins, and the Hillers took both doubles matches. The Hiller boys tennis team also picked up a shutout win over Norwood to stay perfect at 4-0. Lex K, Adam Glace, and Stikar Ravi earned singles wins in the victory. Hiller girls lacrosse lost a close one to Ashland, 14-11 at home. It was a good back and forth battle, but the Hillers come up just short. Hiller softball hosted Norwood. Norwood took the early lead in the top of the first, but the Hillers responded in the bottom of the inning. In this game, to compete with this tough Norwood offense, right back up the middle, throw to first, in time, throw home, off the mark, and a run scores. That'll turn into a sacrifice ground out for Holden, and it's a 2-1 game. And this is hit in the air, and no one's going to make the catch, and there'll be no play made, and a run will score. A miscommunication in the infield, and DeSimone is around to score. Paharik up to third, Harrigan to second. Callery to first, Charlotte Can to the plate. And this is hit high in the air, over to center field and caught. Runner from third, gonna tag, throw off the mark, and the Hillers take the lead. And now the throw to third, not in time. So sacrifice RBI fly out for Can. As Paharik comes around to make it a 3-2 Hiller lead. Hopkinton leading 3-2 in the bottom of the second, and they added more. And she crushes this over to left center to the fence. See ya! Home run, Caroline DeSimone! A 2-run blast! Absolutely annihilates that ball. A 5-2 Hillers lead. Hopkinton ended up taking the game by a final score of 7-4 and captured their first win of the season, improving to 1-2 overall. We caught up with first-year Hiller head coach Will Collins after the game.
All right, Coach, congratulations on your first win at the helm of Hillers varsity softball. Very impressive performance out there today. It seemed like it took a little bit of everything to win this game.
Oh, absolutely. I think this game we didn't make it easy for ourselves. I think, we're in a situation we had allowed a lot of base runners in the first inning, but we were able to get out of it with 2 runs, and we kind of let our bats do the talking. We caught up, and what I was so proud of is that, when it just seemed like things weren't going our way, people stepped up and made plays. So I told the team after that, we played as if we were going into the game 2-0 instead of 0-2.
And Caroline DeSimone absolutely crushed the ball out of the park. That was just unbelievable.
Oh my! It's the second time I've kind of seen one. She hit another one like that in the scrimmage, and it was funny being the third base coach, just telling base runner like, "Go, go, it's gone." And I think I know she kind of had a few at bats where it was like she was kind of close, but right when she got behind that, you knew it was gone as soon as she hit it. It got the team really fired up too. So I think that really drew the momentum on our side.
And a nice job by Charlotte Can working her way out of some jams, and then Cedia came in to close it out. Can you talk about your pitching today?
They were just outstanding today. I know Coach Carter does a lot with the pitch counts where they hit the spots, but they're very consistent throwing strikes. They hit their spots, and we made plays when it really counted. So there are times, even that first inning, where we allowed 2 runs. It could have been much worse. And even Juliana came in and couple people got on base, but I think we took a deep breath as a team and we made the plays when it counted. So it was even though it was like a 3-run game at that, it was still anything could happen, especially in softball. So can't be prouder of them.
Well, Coach, congratulations on your first win at the head coaching position at varsity. Hopefully many more to come.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited. I think this is great for our momentum going into vacation. I think we're going to be very competitive for the rest of the year, too. So I'm very excited.
Hiller Baseball hosted Norwood on Thursday, April 14th. Scoreless game in the top of the third, but Norwood threatening with 2 on and 1 out.
John DeMari, the pitcher and cleanup hitter, will step in. 2 on, 1 out. Runners on first and second. And he gets a piece of this one up the middle. Glove by the second baseman, flips the short for 1. Throw to first in time. 4-6-3 they go for the inning-ending double play.
4-6-3 they go, and the game remains scoreless. Heading in to the bottom of the 7th, game still scoreless, and the Hillers trying to avoid extra innings.
Some thunderstorms and rainstorms expected to hit the area. And he gets a piece of this one. Into left center it goes. That'll drop down. It's going to keep on rolling. Carranza flying to third base. Here he goes to home plate. And the Hillers win! An RBI triple by Andrew Gahn. A game-clinching RBI triple. And the Hillers take it 1-0.
Wow. How do you like them apples?
Unbelievable.
Andrew Gahn comes through with the walk-off RBI hit. And the Hillers take the game 1-0 and improve to 2-0 on the season. Norwood falls to 1-2. On this edition of HCAM Sports Talk, we recap Hopkinton versus Ashland baseball. We pick it up in the bottom of the second with the Hillers leading 1-0.
Line up and the pitch. And this is ripped up the left side. Fair ball into left field. And Gahn going to keep on going to second base. Little hesitation. Slides in. And he's safe with the double.
I don't know, with that hesitation by Gahn, he deked the left fielder into not throwing a seed to second base, but nevertheless, he's sitting on second. Not literally, but he is on second.
Well, he's
literally.
standing on it.
What's that?
He's standing on it.
Yeah, he's standing on it. And, he was the hero last game.
Scott
Right in front of mom and dad and everybody.
Yeah. Scott Pagliuca at the plate. The lefty awaits the pitch. Letichevsky looks at second, but pulled back. 1-0.
You can be sure that there will be nobody from second base get picked off with an inside move for the balance of the game. Or there'll be some fireworks in the dugout.
Time called by Scott.
Such a rarity to get picked off second base. But it happened right here at the turf field.
And Letichevsky will turn around. Down low, gets by the catcher, and the runner going to take off for third. I'm going to give that a wild pitch, Larry, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Nobody's going to look at your scorebook. Anyway,
It's very
did you
true.
see the Jerry Remy sort of celebration last night?
Yeah, that's inside.
Being a broadcaster and all. Did you happen to see it?
3-0. I didn't,
Very nicely done.
fortunately. I did
And
see that Celtics game, though.
Oh, I know, but it was before the Celtics game.
There's a walk.
It was on like 5:30. 5:30, because I think it was a 6 o'clock game.
Well,
Very
Jerry
nicely
Remy
done.
will certainly be missed.
Yeah.
Connor Hellenbeck will step in.
Boy, Yaz looks old. He looked like he was 95. I looked up, he's like 82. It's from all that cigarette smoking he's done. He used to smoke in the dugout, if you recall. Gonna have a pinch runner for.
I think they are. They're going to bring in Nolan Kelly Jr. to pinch run for Pagliuca.
Wonder how Connor Kelly's doing up at UMass Lowell. We'll see him.
That is fouled away.
Should find out pretty soon where Josh Fisher is going to take up space next year.
Upstairs. 1-1 the count.
Way the infield is playing back, that second base bag is ripe for picking.
I think that's what Coach Simos might have saw and put in the speedy Nolan Kelly, as that's down low. There is warm-up action for Ashland. There's Chris. Oh, that's going to get away from the catcher, and Gone going to slide home. He'll score. And staying put at second is going to be Kelly. So a pass ball there.
Yeah, you got to get down, put the glove between your legs, keep the door shut.
It's 2-0 Hillers lead now. So that is Chris Dialzik getting loose for Ashland. As this is hit into center field, caught, but Kelly gonna tag, and
I don't think he tagged.
yeah, he didn't tag, so they double him up.
He forgot how many outs there were, apparently.
I think so. So double play there, and that'll bring up Joe Carrazza. I don't even think he realized that it was caught. I think that was the problem.
When you think there's two outs, you go on the crack of the bat.
I think he thought it might have been a hit, or that there was 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Down low. One and one the count. Ooh, that hit him.
It's the second time for him, isn't it?
It certainly is. And I'll bring up Dylan Locke. I'm trying to think of the Hiller a couple of years ago who got hit by a pitch pretty much every game.
Oh, he is related to somebody. One of the elders. He was a young Simos boy.
Oh, of course, of course.
Of course.
Line up and the pitch. Outside.
And when I interviewed him, it wasn't off the record. I said, Stevie, how come you get hit all the time? He says, I hang out over the plate.
There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, the Hillers take pride in getting hit by a pitch.
Oh, yeah. But you got to want to hang out over the plate.
Fouled away.
That center fielder is playing in a little shallow, but I'm not going to say anything. Dylan Locke blessed with really good power.
We're into the count.
No wall up again tonight, which I like. So a gap shot, they can run and run and run and run.
Runner taking off from first. The throw up is going to be low. Is it in time? No. Good steal there by Carrazza. So he's been hit by a pitched twice, and he's stolen 2 bases.
That's Joey Carazza for you. Nice Irish kid.
That is. Did he get hit?
Yes, he
got
did.
hit.
Right
got
in the
hit
dome.
In the face area.
Or maybe facial.
They're gonna check him out.
We got a trainer? No.
It's Dylan Locke, and we'll see if he stays in the game.
That's his third hit batsman, third or fourth, and that'll certainly be a mouse. I did not hear the click of the helmet, which you normally hear when you get hit on the head with a baseball. Be a soft tissue problem.
Mike Burney's due up next, and we are going to get a pinch runner.
Hopefully it just grazed him. They'll get an ice pack on him quick.
Peter Mahone coming in. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't anything severe.
He didn't go down like he was shot, so hopefully it is just a graze.
And Coach Messer going to take the ball from Tyler Chesky, so we'll get a relief pitcher coming into the game for Ashland. And with the pitching change, we'll take a breather. Hillers leading it 2-0 here in the bottom of the second on HCAM. New pitcher in the game for Ashland, Chris Dalzik, the new pitcher, as Mike Burney steps in. Runners on first and second, lineup and the pitch, up high.
Peter Mahan taking the place of Dylan Locke over at first base. Still no word out of the dugout on how Dylan is doing.
Dalzik working from the stretch, both runners with a slight lead. He winds, he deals. Breaking pitch. And that's going to make the count 2-0.
Mike Burney got the win the other night in that 1-0 game against Norwood. After Andrew Gahn had pitched 5 innings.
Down low. Three and 0 the count. A walk would load him up. There's ball 4, bases loaded. They'll bring up Charlie Petruni, the left fielder.
Couple of Charlies in this lineup, Tom. Simulus and Petroni. Very Bostonian lineup.
Line up and the pitch.
And
that hit him. Here comes a run.
What's that, 5 today?
That
This
is 5.
is,
5 hit batters. Carazza comes around to score. Lock up to third. Burney to second. Petruni
You know
to
what I'm
first.
thinking? This is bordering on that Dighton Rehoboth masterpiece last year.
Yeah.
Eight bean balls.
Right.
And while Hopkinton had 4, so half as nasty. That game
Water
was
set to
ridiculous.
Step in. Dalzik set to deal. Looks at third, a long glare, and delivers. There's a strike.
Let's see if you're 4-hole worthy, Johnny.
And this is fouled off into the parking lot.
Did I tell you I got my windshield repaired?
You did not.
Craziest thing. non-baseball related injury.
Set the deal. One and two.
Take over. I gotta fix the live feed.
Ashley catcher does not present himself as very big. Got to try and be as big as you can if you are small in stature. Give the pitcher a bigger target. And the umpire to give you the benefit of the doubt on a strike. It's going to drop down in the left field. Is one run in. Here comes Bernie to the plate. Slides. It's out.
So they get the out at the plate. One run does score. Locke comes around. And that's going to be an RBI single for Waters to end the inning. But the Hillers have the 4-0 lead as we head to the top of the third on HCAM. Runner taking off from first as this is hit in the air over to center field and caught for the third out. But Ashland plates 4 runs, and it's a 6-5 Hiller lead as we head to the bottom of the fifth on HCAM.
Hopefully he can get something going this inning. Bottom 5.
Still Chris Dalzik out there on the mound. I'd imagine the leash might be a little short with Dalzik because that pitch is outside 1-0.
Say what you want, but he settled things down.
Certainly did.
Game looked like it was really going to get out of control. Thought we had a hit batsman there again, but not to be.
Might have been the pitch. Fouled off.
Sort of an excuse me. Check swing. That was sort of an excuse me check swing.
He winds, he deals, and this is ripped up the middle. Glove by the diving shortstop. Throw to first. In time, says the umpire.
The Ashland dugout loves it. Hopkins and dugout, not so much.
That was close, Larry.
Yeah. Good play by the shortstop. Got to give him credit, as much as I don't want to. Got down on a knee and got up and threw a seed over there to first base. Yeah, Scotty Pagliuca, my favorite player. Hopefully he can get things going.
It was a good throw by Cowern as the lefty steps in. Takes ball 1. Up high. Two and 0 the count. There's a ball. And this is hit in the air left side. That's going to get down for a base hit. Pagliuca going to keep on running to second base. And that's where he will stay, a stand-up double.
Just as I said, get things started. That ball was tailing away from the left fielder.
Connor Hallenbeck will come up to the plate.
Yeah.
and the pitch. And this is hit high in the air, left side, and it was caught. And now the runner going to head to third. Or was that caught?
It was caught. He stayed down, and Bags
That was, right.
smartly scampered down to third base.
So 2 outs, runner on third, Joe Carazza to the plate. Yeah, they're checking on the left fielder, making sure he's all right.
I don't think he
I think
realized
ran
he had a
into the
runner
fence
on
when he
second
made the
base.
catch. I think that's what it was.
Somebody alertly alerted him that there was a runner going to advance a base.
Carazza steps in.
He's a pain in the neck.
Takes a strike there. Carazza is 0 for 1, but has been hit by a couple pitches, scored a run, and has stolen 2 bags.
Always seems to be in the mix, that Joey Carazza.
Line up and the pitch, and he gets a piece of this one into center field. It goes. Pagliuca around to score. An RBI single for Carazza. That makes it a 7-5 Hiller lead.
As I was saying, he's sort of always in the fray.
Here comes Dylan Locke.
Carazza with really, really good speed, and Dylan Locke with great back control.
Locke 0 for 2 is hit by a pitch. Runner taking off from first, throw to second, is going to get into center field. A stolen base by Carazza. His third of the game.
As I was saying, good speed. His lead wasn't all that greedy.
Wind up and the pitch. There's a strike.
Locke was looking fastball all the way and got the off-speed pitch and the bad news.
The 1-1. Outside.
Not a particularly huge crowd today. Got some fans up in the right field bleacher area.
There's a strike. 2-2.
Left and center fielder playing very shallow for Locke.
And he turns towards second. Carazza back.
I think those pickoffs are called from the bench.
Hellenbeck, or Dialzik steps back for time.
Sort of like, you step off, I'll step out. You step off, I'll step off.
He deals. Locke thought about it, pulls back, and takes the ball. 3-2 the count. First base is open. And this is hit high in the air to right field towards the fence. And it's not going to be caught. Perazza's going to score, and now Locke going to head to third base. Here he goes, slides in, he's safe. An RBI triple, and it's an 8-5 Hillers lead.
Had to swim to get to third base. He slid on his belly and was a half an arm's length away, so he had to bring his left arm over.
Mike Burney steps in.
They were just playing a little too shallow, those outfielders. Wind took that one.
Swing and a miss. Big swing there. Burney has been hit by 2 pitches and walked today. Fouls that one off. 0-2. Wind up and the pitch. Outside.
With 2 out, Locke can get a little further down towards home plate. Third baseman playing way back.
The 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. And he gets a big piece of this one over to left center. Could be trouble. That's going to drop in. A run already in. And still rolling in the outfield. Burney going to head over to third base. And that is where he will stay. An RBI triple. It is a 9-5 Hillers lead.
A lot of power in that compact body of Burney.
If they had that wall out there, I think that would have been gone last.
Yeah, I understand, but
Trudy will step in. Well, I guess the no wall giveth and taketh away.
yeah, but it has giveth more than taketh away.
I agree.
And speaking of taketh away, we're going to have a new pitcher, it looks like.
We will indeed. Max Douglas coming into the game for Ashland. We'll step aside. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Baseball on HCAM.
We're back after a stand-up triple by Mike Burney.
Charlie Petruni at the plate. Max Douglas on the mound for Ashland. Mike Burney at third base after a long triple. As that pitch is down low.
He'll have cookies and milk waiting for him when he gets home. I think.
1-0. Down low. 2-0. Well, this game a couple hours old already.
Yeah.
Certainly been a lot of action.
Like 4 hours old already.
And this is ripped into center field. That's going to get down. Burney is around to score. And it's going to make it a 10-5 game as Petruni slides in to second base with the RBI double.
So as the center fielder Burney set the table for the left fielder Petruni.
We have a pinch hitter, Joe Scardino, into the game in the DH slot for John Waters.
What's it take, 10 wins to get in the playoffs, Tom? Is that the rule?
You're correct. But this year it is a state format, so no more sectionals.
What?
That's the way it is for all sports in the MIAA now. It's gone to a full-out state format, so no more sectionals.
Please explain.
It's down low. Well, they pretty much take all the playoff teams throughout the state and put them in the bracket.
Okay.
So it's
So,
one big bracket.
A Division 4, there's no... It's the same as a Division 1?
No, they have the different divisions. So all the teams in Division 1 will be in the Division 1 playoffs.
Whether they're north or south?
D2 playoffs.
So
there's no more north and south.
Okay, no more north and south? East or west?
There could be some teams traveling quite a ways.
Yeah, like Nauset.
That's why getting as many wins as you can is certainly more important than ever.
Yeah, I mean, you
avoid
could
those
be
long
like a
trips.
team like Stoughton and be a 5th seed, but have a home game.
It's a
I
possibility.
think that happened once.
And it's down low. It worked well for the fall and winter sports seasons, and we'll get our first look at it this spring. The state format.
You have any idea what time it is?
About 3 o'clock, as there is a strike.
About 3 o'clock.
2-1 the count. Wind's picking up here. There's a strike, 2-2.
Didn't look like he was ready for a curveball, but that's what he got. A little mound conference to keep the game going.
Well, Chris Dialzik pitched 3 full innings, gave up 6 runs, struck out 4, walked 1, and hit 3 batters. Max Douglas, the 3rd pitcher of the day for Ashland. Scardino steps back in.
We went from a 1-run game to Hopkinen doubling up Ashland, and as the hit batter.
And he's hit by a pitch.
Something new and different.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Charlie Simulus. It's going to be Jack Interante. So Jack Interante steps in.
Oh, I've got some breaking news for you.
Do ya? Heard
Yeah.
your update sounder there.
A junior college pitcher was suspended 4 games for tackling opponent who had hit a home run.
Oh, I saw that.
Hit a home run.
That was pretty brutal.
And he was suspended.
Yeah, that's not a smart thing to do.
The batter was suspended 2 games for taunting. So it must have been a pretty ugly game, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, the pitcher charged at the runner who was, I think, at 3rd heading home and straight out tackled him. There's a strike.
Big cut.
1-1 count to Tarrante.
Nice looking cut, I must say. That had to have been a Sports Center special.
Jack Interante, a junior. Takes a breaking pitch there, a little high. Throw down a second, runner back safe.
Don't let your papers blow away, Tom.
It's getting windier and windier as this game goes on.
And the Ashland outfielders continue to play shallow.
There's a ball. 3-1 count. And this is up the right side. That is foul.
Ball had some spin on it. Right off the end of the bat. Petruni getting a very, very big lead over there at second base.
And pitcher steps off.
Pitcher doesn't have any help with those middle infield. Their shortstop and second baseman are way back.
Wind up and the pitch. Both runners taking off. That's fouled away. They'll retreat.
I could have predicted that.
Still in the bottom of the 5th inning, a 10-5 lead for the Hillers. Wind up and the pitch. Down low, there's a walk. Bases loaded. Hillers have batted around.
Yes, they have.
And
Frankie's up.
yeah, Frankie Desano's going to step in. Wind up and the pitch. Down low.
Very quiet Ashland bench. Very quiet. Left fielder biting his fingernails out there. Ball. 2-0.
That's got to be a little frustrating. They were down by 1 run
Yeah,
heading
but there's
into
no
this
excuse for
inning.
biting your fingernails out in left field. You got to be ready.
Yep. Wind up and the pitch, and this is hit high in the air, left side, and it is caught by the falling shortstop. He was just able to corral it in. Connor Cowan for the 3rd out, but the Hillers plate 4 runs, and it's a 10-5 Hillers lead as we head to the top of the 6th on HCAM. Top of the 6th, the ball to Connor Cowan. There's a strike, 1-1. It's Nick Paharik on the mound for the Hillers. Down low. 2-1 count. Hillers leading at 10-5. And this is hit into center field. A nice liner there by Cowan, and the lead runner on for the Clockers. That'll bring up Jack Reardon, the first baseman. There's a strike. There's another strike, 0-2. And that is up the right side, foul. Down low. There's a strike. And an out. Reardon goes down by way of the K. That'll bring up Connor Kramer. Kramer so far is 1 for 2 with also was hit by a pitch. Strike.
I'm back now, Tom. I was just hobnobbing with the fans.
Well, we know you're famous, Larry. So
Well,
gotta say hi
I
to your
just wanted
fans.
to do a couple of man on the street interviews.
0-2. Outside, 1-2. 1 on, 1 out for Ashland, who is down to their final 5 outs. And this is hit up the middle, takes a couple hops, flip to second for 1, throw over to first, not in time.
No chance for double play here.
Kramer reaches via the 6-4 force out. That'll bring up Luke Herter.
Good try on the back end there.
Herter 1 for 2 with a sacrifice RBI. Has driven in 2 in the game. He'll take a strike. Runner
He's gonna
taking
get
off from
thrown out.
first, throw to second. They got him. That will wrap up the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th with the Hillers leading 10-5 on HCAM.
One of the more questionable coaching calls that runner getting thrown out at second base. They're down by 5 runs. You've got perhaps the best catcher in the Tri-Valley League behind the plate. And you take off and end the inning that way. I don't know.
Strike
It's kind of a head
Pagliuca at the
scratcher,
plate.
Tom. And
Yeah.
I just got my hair cut today, so it's perfect time to start scratching my head. Just don't understand that play.
It's a strike to Pagliuca.
Now, he had a double his last time up. Sliced it down the left field line.
Time called.
Oh, he's playing mind games with the pitcher. The ball he hit last time up was about 4 foot fair.
That one's up high. Fouled off.
Painfully, Ashland is down to their last 3 outs offensively.
And they'll have their work cut out for them. It's down low. Wind up and the pitch, and this is hit in the air over to right center. Could be trouble towards the fence, and that is going to drop down. And Pagliuca is aboard at second base with a leadoff double.
I thought he was going to be greedy and head for third. I wouldn't have blamed him. Wynn took that one from the right fielder. Not that it wasn't a solidly hit ball, but
Connor Hallenbeck steps to the plate.
Pagliuca's had a good game.
Hallenbeck had the inside the park homer back in the third.
Pagliuca was hitting in the 3 spot against Norwood, and he got pushed down the order.
There's a strike. Pagliuca with a bit of a lead. Douglas looks over and deals. And this is hit in the air, left side, and it is caught and nearly dropped, nearly fell out of the glove. But
That's
one
what
away.
he gets for biting his nails out there. He just not prepared.
Pagliuca stays at second. That'll bring up Joe Carrazza. Carrazza's had quite a day. Hit by 2 pitches, singled, and stole 3 bases. Also has an RBI to his credit and a run scored. Or 2 runs scored, rather. And he chips this one in the air, right side, and that is going to drop. Pagliuca heading to third. The throw, not in time. And Carrazza takes second.
Good aggressive base running by Scotty, as they have him in the roster. Scotty Pagliuca.
Certainly was, and that'll bring up Dylan Locke.
Little risky, but you're up 5 runs, you can take the risk.
Yep. Locke has been hit by a pitch, had a RBI triple, and has scored 2 runs and also struck out once.
Got a chance for a couple RBIs here with a base hit.
Takes a breaking pitch, a little high, 1-0.
I suppose the umpires want to get home and grab something to eat.
And this is hit in the air, coming down right in front of us. So you're going to have to get your glove out, Larry.
Yeah. The ball went straight up and the wind took it.
Glad it didn't take it towards us.
Well. We get workman's comp, don't we? No, I didn't think so.
Line up and the pitch. That hit him. Bases loaded.
Is that the 9th batter? Has it broken the Dighton Rehoboth record? Or
Oh, I don't even know anymore. I think it's the 7th.
7th? Okay.
Mike Burney steps in.
Of stand-up triple fame. His grandmother must be happy with his performance today.
Takes a ball.
Over in Hudson, Mass. Did you know his grandmother was from Hudson?
I did not.
One of our favorite towns to call baseball games.
Line up and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one up the left side. Bobbled by the third baseman. And everybody's going to be safe.
Sorry, no RBI for you, Mike. But the Hudson is the home of the incident. You recall that incident there?
Ah, yes. Memorable day.
Evening. Nice evening that evening.
An 11-5 Hillers lead with the run scoring off the error. Petruni steps in. Takes a strike. Nope.
Come on, Charlie. Little base hit now, Charlie.
Just 1 out in the inning for the Hillers.
Fortunately, it's not a long ride back to Ashland.
And this is ripped into center field. That's going to get down. Carrazza around to score. It's a 12-5 Hiller lead.
That center fielder played that perfectly. A little right or a little left, and Charlie could still be running. That ball was smoked.
Joe Scardino steps in.
How far are we away from a mercy? Oh,
Time called.
is it 10 after 5?
Yes, sir.
Not going to make that.
Scardino was hit by a pitch earlier, and he takes a strike. Chipped foul.
Can you imagine if you were from Nauset and you were playing in this game and you got the snot beat out of you?
And this is up the middle and bobbled by the shortstop. Another run around to score, and everybody's safe.
And you had to drive all the way down to Nauset? Oh, that'd be horrible.
It's an 8-run lead for the Hillers.
Oh, no kidding. Well, maybe, just maybe, a little base hit, we can go home.
Charlie Simulus comes back into the spot. Line up and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one, and that'll drop into right center. One run is in. Here comes a second run. The throw, not in time. 2-run score, throw to third, not in time. A 2 RBI base hit by Charlie Simulus. And is the mercy rule going to go into effect? I believe it will.
Okay, guys, enough is enough.
And that'll do it. Mercy rule comes into effect. And the Hillers are going to take the win over Ashland via a mercy. And they will win it 15-5. The Bats were going today